Welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Whoop. Keep in mind that this reading is general, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. Also, my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. And this reading could be about anyone in your life, okay? It's not always about the ex. It's not always about an intimate partner. Keep an open mind, although for a lot of you, it will be just that. But let's go ahead and get started and see what we have here for you. When I was doing the meditation before the reading to get guided messages, Gemini, it's like as soon as I closed my eyes, there was an image of someone showing me a picture, and I heard, "Look at this." And it was a picture, and then all of a sudden the song Photograph from Nickelback started playing in the background. And the lyric is, "Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh." It's a very reminiscent song. It's talking about, you know, the kind of like the innocence of being a young adult and the stupid things that we do. And it talks about friendship and kind of how that made you who you are. It's a very nostalgic type of song, so I kind of feel that vibe coming through for you, Gemini. You could have been going through like a nostalgia during the retrograde. A lot of us do that, or reconnecting with childhood friends, or just thinking of your social circle, all of that being highlighted during the retrograde or in the current moment. But I felt it was in a positive way, okay? I didn't feel like you were stuck in the past. I didn't feel like it was weighing you down. I felt like it was like, oh, yeah, that was stupid, you know, or, oh, yeah, that was fun, you know, like that type of nostalgia, good nostalgia. So let's get some tarot cards out and see where this is headed for you. I already had one card pop out while I was talking there, and it is Venus, which is highlighting love. So for a lot of you, this is going to be in regards to an intimate love relationship, but certainly love encompasses all relationships, right? But this talks about beauty and harmony, romance, charm, sensuality, diplomacy. You might be really magnetically attracted to someone, or you just might be giving off like a magnetic attraction to you. It's a little bit of an indulgent vibe, but it's definitely one of my favorite cards, right? Because this is all about taste, touch, feel, warmth, experience. And I feel like that's what you're craving, or that's what you're experiencing during this time frame. So let's see what their overall energy is. I already have yours out, and it's the Knight of Cups, which is talking about spirituality, emotions, opening up. Let's see what theirs is. Ooh, and theirs is the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of the opposite of that, Gemini. This is isolation. This is wanting to be alone. This is feeling abandoned or dealing with abandonment issues. So you're already a very stark contrast between you and the person you're connecting with, right? Because I feel like you're kind of in this space, Gemini, where, you know, your spiritual and emotional juices are flowing. You're either loving life or really wanting to, you know, have more love in your life, more intimacy in your life. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. There is a drone outside of my window. Y'all, I ain't joking. Sorry about that, Gemini. It just took me off guard. It's not every day you look out the window and behind my camera is a window and there is a drone, like literally staring right back at me. And I tried to catch it on video, but you couldn't really see it. But it just turns out that there's a real estate agent. I guess somebody in the neighborhood is selling their house and they're probably taking pictures of it, but it freaked me out, okay? But back to you. And now, you know what? Here's the thing. I do not believe in coincidences, right? So this may play into your reading because, you know, you might be closely observing this person or they might be closely observing you. I'm not saying you've got someone, you know, flying a drone to see what you're doing, although crazier things have been done or said. But it's just like, I get spyware, you know. Some of you, that's just a side note. It may or may not have anything to do with this person that I'm reading for, but take what resonates, all right? So like I was saying, I just feel like you're kind of in this flow of wanting more intimacy and love and loving life and loving yourself, right? And this person, they're not in the same space, or they're having trouble getting to the level that you're on. All right, so let's see what events led up to this for you, Gemini, and go from there. Recent past energy. So you have the Queen of Materials here. Isn't that weird? Because I got the song Photograph, and then I look up and there's a drone taking photographs of the houses. It's just too bizarre. All right, so Gemini, recent past energy. You have Queen of Materials, Ten of Emotions, Justice. This is like figuring out your worth and finding happiness, finding fulfillment in your life in any way that you can. Being more balanced with your energy. You know, if you've felt like you've had a split mind, or some of you, there has been a battle between the twins, the Gemini twins. And I was seeing that reading after reading after reading. And then the reading I did before this one, the mood lightened up a lot, and now I see it here again. So for a lot of you, this is a continuation, but it's like coming into understanding your worth and feeling fulfilled and feeling happy, you know, with who you are and where you're at right now, and where you're at in life and the things that are surrounding you. And it's bringing you a sense of peace. It's bringing you a sense of justice. It's bringing, you know, just kind of bringing it all together for you. So this is actually really beautiful energy. Some of you had a bit of shadow work to do, maybe in the retrograde, but I feel for the most part that is lifted, or definitely is lifted as we go into March. But let's see what this person's most recent past is. Six of Swords. The Five of Wands. So that song is still playing in the back of my mind, Photograph, and they keep replaying one lyric in particular, and this could mean something for somebody, but it says, there's a part in the song where he says, and what the hell is on Joey's head? So for some of you that may be specific to you, and for the rest of you, don't worry about it. But this is Six of Swords, Five of Wands, the Hermit, Devil. Stark contrast energy, Gemini, from what I was feeling for you. Yet again. So here's your energy. Look at the difference in colors even, okay? This person's really been led astray by their emotions. A lot of inner conflict going on, a lot of isolation or needing to go within, and this person just being stuck, you know, but not in a good way. I feel like this person may have felt energetically stuck. They may have been really obsessively thinking about, you know, things that have gone wrong, things that they should have walked away from that they didn't. They might be really having an inner battle in regards to life in general, or possibly this past connection. This person may also have some codependencies, addictions, or obsessions going on within them, or in regards to this connection. It's like, I heard take a time out. This person may have needed to take a time out. Then they gave me take a chill pill, something like that. It's like this person's energy is really, really, they give me the word ravenous. I'm not really sure what that means, but what I'm feeling is like a million thoughts running through my mind right now. And so I just feel like this person's mind might have been racing And because of that, they just kind of had to go within, but not really finding the answers within. Instead, keep coming back to the problem, keep coming back to the issue, not really being able to see a solution, trying to figure it out by themselves, but not being able to do it, you know, just stuck. So that was what led up to this moment. Now let's look at your current perception of the connection, Gemini, and how you view each other. Keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth, but we'll start there. So 6 of emotions, the High Priestess, and the 8 of materials. There's that nostalgia. There's that nostalgia here, all right? You may miss the way things were in the past, but I feel like you are working to move forward from that, to where it's like you can now think about the past without it being so painful or without it bringing you down to the core, right? Whereas maybe, you know, you weren't able to do that prior. Maybe prior to the now, when you would think about the past, it would just really be very difficult for you. I feel like you've kind of moved past that now, so where you could kind of take a look back and see the bigger picture and more of the happy things and what good came from that than what bad came from that situation, all right? I feel you have a very intuitive connection with this person, and or the past resurfaced. Gosh, I can't find my words today, so that you could reconnect with your intuition. You know, I feel you're on a spiritual journey here, Gemini, which we all are to some degree, but I feel you're identifying with it. You know, you're seeing the growth or the change within yourself, right? And working on that. I think that there's a part of you that misses this connection, you know, but you're working on yourself right now. Even if you're still in the connection, there's a part of you that misses the way things used to be. And that's kind of what I felt in the last reading, but you're working on it. Like you're pulling yourself out of that energy, right? It's just like, you know, thinking of the good memories, right? We call relationships into our life for a reason. So even if it doesn't turn out the way we had hoped or the way we expected, or we hit, you know, curves or speed bumps along the way, there's always something good to take away from that. And I feel like that's where a lot of you are placing your focus or needing to place your focus, all right? So you have the 10 of Pentacles here, the Moon card, and the 6 of Wands, and how this person views the connection. So they see you as someone that they can have a solid foundation with. Some of you are currently in a commitment, or maybe you are share a family, or this could be a family member. Either way, this person is, they have a lot of deep emotion towards you, Gemini. They like your attention or want your attention. They see your success. They want to be a part of that, okay? Like, I feel like this person wants cooperation. This person may feel like it's worth investing in, because that's kind of the first thing that came to my mind when this card popped out, was that this is worth investing in. Although I do feel like this person has most recently went through some really dark energy. They are working through that. It is still present here, though. They're still getting overwhelmed with the emotions at times, but I feel for the most part, when they think of you or they think of this connection, they see an opportunity for success, you know, and or this person may really want your attention, Gemini, especially if they're struggling over here, because I get a bit of an emotional struggle on this person's side. So let's see what genuine emotions you have going on. That was perception, that was thought. Now we're going to go into the emotional space, how you genuinely feel underneath it all. You have the Wheel here, the Queen of Emotion, the Seven of Emotion, and the Knight of Materials. So, Gemini, this is taking your time, you know, to decide what it is that you want. And that's what you're being guided to do. Spirit's not wanting you to make rash decisions right now when it comes to love. All right. This is all about taking your time to evaluate what you want in a partner, evaluate how you're feeling, and to not rush it, not push it, not force anything that's not for you. And I kind of feel like that's kind of the emotional space you're in anyways, where you're just feeling like, okay, when the timing is right, I'll honor that. But as long as I'm confused, I'm not going to budge. And that's a good way to come about it. You know, if you're feeling some emotional confusion, and I see that some of you are, it's best to wait it out, Gemini. But I feel like it's a long process, and they gave me the word processing. Some of you, it takes a long time for you to process emotions, okay? And it's like, don't make big actions and big statements about love while you're still processing how you feel. Allow yourself time to sit with your emotions and time to figure out what it is that you truly want for yourself. And I feel like this is a period of time where the energy is ripe for that, okay? So I also feel that you might be a little bit more emotional during this time frame than usually you are, as you're kind of showing up as like this watery earth energy as opposed to air. You might have water or earth somewhere in your chart. So more the reason to kind of take your time, okay? Let's see this person's genuine emotions. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, there you are, the Lovers. Judgment. So this person is a bit stubborn, a bit hard-headed, or they may see you that way, okay? Emotionally speaking, this person is set on this connection in particular for a lot of you. And yet there's this part of them that wants to release something. And it's interesting, right? Because this is emotionally this person knowing their worth as well. And emotionally in their heart, you're showing up, Gemini, as something that they need to make a decision about. Now, some of them are trying to figure out whether or not to stay with the connection or to release the connection altogether. So I'm definitely going to clarify and see what that's about. The Magician. Woo, and the Five of Swords. Okay, but they're all up in their heads about this. So interesting, Gemini, you know, emotionally, this person, I don't want to say they overvalue them and undervalue you, but they're giving me the word value. It's like this person is trying to evaluate their values, their belief structures during this time frame. And like I said, they did go through a pretty heavy shadow work period here in the past. And I feel like while they're in this evaluation mode, they're thinking about this connection, but they're also thinking about some past decisions that maybe they're not sure if it was the right thing or how to go about it. Like this person is trying to manifest, but they don't know how to do it, or they're feeling disconnected from their heart and their head. So to me, it's like one of those situations where on one hand, they feel an extremely strong attraction or connection or you know, wanting that in their life. And then on the other hand, it's like they want to kind of release that almost so that they can manifest something different or better or do better, you know. This person also may be harshly judging themselves. This could have nothing to do with you, Gemini, and it's an internal battle where this person is, you know, not wanting to see the fact that they kind of get in their own way with their own judgments about themselves, and it causes insecurity, and then it interrupts their love life, and could be a very negative cycle that this person has perpetuated or created. I don't think they intentionally did it. I just feel like they don't know what they're doing, you know, and they're not paying attention to their thoughts. They're not paying attention to the way that they're thinking about this. And until they do that, they're going to keep repeating the cycle here. So lots of different ways I can interpret that as for their emotions. So let's see what your hopes are, Gemini. What your hopes are. So yeah, you're hoping for continued improvement, continued independence, continued feeling good about yourself. I love this energy, Gemini. I mean, you're prioritizing yourself, and that looks really good on you. So let's see what this person's overall hope is. Gosh. This person is hoping to release this very heavy, burdensome pain that they've been having trouble getting away from. And it's due in part mostly to their mindset. See, we don't think the way that we think about things is very important, but when you understand that what you think about becomes, then it gives you a whole new understanding of the importance of your mindset. And this person has their mind set, but it's kind of more on the problems or the issues rather than the solutions and the joys, you know. So it keeps creating more of what they don't want, and they're just badly wanting to be able to release that, you know. So let's look at most likely future outcome, Gemini, and see what the most likely future outcome is for you. Now keep in mind, all the future outcomes can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat. So, for materials, the Hermit and the Two of Voices. I heard some of you have a head and heart decision to make during this time frame that may require you to go within, okay? But I feel that, Gemini, this is you, yet again, standing on your worth. You know what I'm saying? Knowing your value. This is very slow-moving energy, so the guidance is to not make any rash or impulsive decisions around your love life, okay? For, I would say, the next few weeks, and I'm recording this at the beginning of March. So it's because you're almost being pulled in two different directions, right? It's like kind of wait a little bit until things clear up. And I think things are going to clear up naturally, especially in the emotional space. But continue to do the self-work, continue to value yourself, continue to make those improvements. Spiritually, your growth is very expansive right now. But there is some sort of like split energy here. And I do want to see what that's about. They give me the Two of Pentacles over the Two of Wands. Or Two of Voices. Give me one more. So that's not very much clarification. They'd mean the same thing to me. Yeah. So it's like decisions, decisions, decisions. What do you put your time and energy into? Some of you have a choice between two things, two people, two options, you know, two different directions this could go, if nothing else. You know, it's kind of like being at a crossroads, but a very pivotal one. And I think that's why they're wanting you to take your time, all right? It's like behind door number one, there is this sense of coming together. For some of you, reconciliation, or just feeling good, feeling connected, all right? And then on the other side, if you rush things, if you push things, there is the Three of Swords, which is kind of going back into the past, recreating the past. So really be careful here, all right? And I get a feeling for some of you, This could be a past person that's showing up that has a very, they want your light, but they have a very toxic energy about them. And it's almost like if you give them another opportunity to break your heart, they're going to break your heart. You know. But that's not going to be for all of you. Some of you, this decision may not have anything to do with this person. And it's just like, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. So as we get towards mid-March, there'll be some sort of crossroads here within love. And it's like, if you have to put yourself on the back burner, then, and or take something away from loving yourself, then that's not the right decision. So that's the guidance either way. Let's see this person's most likely future outcome. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So, Gemini, this person is guarded. They have a bit of defensiveness about them. They kind of avoid talking about things, or this person may be very in and out with their energy, you know, and yet underneath that, they want cooperation. Let me see what that's about. I knew the Page of Swords would come out. But they're looking into things. Okay, so let's go back to the weird drone incident. I'm not saying this person has a drone, but they may be paying attention, you know, to what you're doing, reading into things. If nothing else, they are reading between the lines when it comes to this situation here. If this is someone from the past that you have healed from, and your energy is very bright and light, and then this person shows up again, they're going to come in and then they're going to go out. Because their energy is unstable. But at the core of it, they want cooperation, but it's like, can you trust that? So I think that's for a lot of you what this decision is how you're going to handle that. But not all of you do you have someone coming back from the past. For others of you, it's just that you might be in a very different mind space, heart space than this person. And you're coming at it from, you know, this place of like going within and knowing how you feel and kind of taking your time a little bit. And this person may want to rush things, or they may always be in a rush. They may get very defensive very fast because they read in between the lines too much. It's like they gave me this person knows not what they do. So I don't feel they would do that intentionally, because at the heart of it, you're in their heart. They want cooperation. They actually see this in a positive light, but they know not what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like this person stumbles over their own feet, or at least during this time frame, I get kind of like a clumsy type of energy, you know, not saying the right thing, or, you know, just not having their stuff together right now. So let's see what your guidance is here then, Gemini, and we'll leave it there. Woo, you got a new vision. I just got a song in my head. You got a new attitude. And this person, the dream. Wow. So I feel like you've got a new vision for who you are, your life, what you want, a new zest coming in. And you're being guided to continue to cultivate that, all right? This person has the dream as their guidance. So it's like, first of all, this person needs to go within and do some inner work so they can get to the bottom of why they have such set negative expectations, and then start flipping those into positive expectations. This person may also be a little bit emotionally confused and need to clear that up. But it's like Spirit is guiding this person to understand that their dreams can become a reality. It just requires a little bit of cleaning up of their energy, because it looks a little messy right now. But that's not forever. That's just right now. So they have an opportunity there to work on that. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. And Let me tell you what zodiac signs I have out for those of you who are interested in that. I have Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra. You could be dealing with another Gemini, Pisces. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign, as this is a general reading. So take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. If you haven't yet, check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live there and just chit chat about law of attraction, spirituality, my life. So you can catch me there. Tarot Time with Dana. Link down below. FYI, my profile picture on my Facebook is the same as my profile here. I just recently had someone steal my pictures, and there is a fake profile out there somewhere, but you'll know it's me because I've got around like 5,000 something followers. So look for that and look for the same image that's on this page. And also, if you click the link below, it'll take you right there. No questions asked. So anyways, y'all, I'm wishing you the very best. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you certainly can do so by going to the About section. If you like my style, you can get it for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. Wishing you the best. Till next time, my friends. Namaste.